Well, I've been asked quite a few times, why did I get back into cattle after 20, 30 years being away? Well, the truth is, cattlemen I don't think ever actually go away. My wife and I were in the Yarra Valley some years ago and we saw, just after the fires, in fact she lost her house up there, and we returned there to have another look, and we met Bruce Newport. While we were there, we saw some cows and thought, golf clubs or cows? And it was not a difficult decision. We ended up with some cows. We didn't at that stage know the extent of their amazing stats. We understood them, we were very clear on what we wanted to do with them, and as it happened we flushed them and we got an extraordinary number of embryos from them that resulted in animals that came to Tasmania. We put it on lease ground because we had a backyard as big as a postage stamp, and lo and behold, time's gone on and we now have 30 or 40 donor cows, or I should say cows. They're not all donor cows, but we will just operate from the top 5 or 10% each year from that pool of genetics, and we do a lot of IVF work. My background earlier on in the piece was animal science and embryo transplant, and so we're returning to that love really, and since then IVF has taken some leaps and bounds, and so we're learning rapidly. It's an expensive exercise if you get it wrong. It's exciting when you get it right because it's so much better for the cow, and you can do it even when the cow is pregnant, so it doesn't really mess up your calving periods. But anyway, the point being that you can really maximise the genomics that are available to us now that weren't available to us to the same extent 20 or 30 years ago when I was growing up in that game. And so that's how BarnettAngus came about, and we're absolutely loving it. We're on 150 acres, 50 acres of bush, biodiversity in amongst it, and it's a beautifully balanced farm of rolling hills. It's a dryland farm, so we've got to manage our summer heat, lack of pasture carefully. My tendency is to overstock because I love them so much, I don't want to get rid of them. But anyway, that's where we're at with it, and it's a lovely farm at Westbury, and we just enjoy the regenerative nature of the work that we do out here with the soils, trying to improve what's under our feet, because what we know is that you get that right, the pastures will be right, the cattle will be healthy, and we'll be happy because we love healthy, happy cows.